Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel for a brand new LP here. If you're new to my channel, then hello, you can call me M. I have two channels here on YouTube. This is one of them, obviously, and it is my Sims addiction because, hello, I am addicted to The Sims. Let's be real. And I do have a second channel called Municorn, which is youtube.com/user/magical unicorn, where I do other gaming videos. But this is all about The Sims here. I love to do Sims stuff. I did put out a update video recently for you guys that saw that, and I said that I was ending two of my LPs because I wanted to focus on being more original and putting out content that I am proud of and that I feel like brings something new to the simming community. So I kind of brainstormed a bit, and I don't know if you guys have followed me for that long, but I know back in one of my first couple of videos I had mentioned that I have not played with horses all that much in The Sims 3. So people were like, a long time ago, people were like, oh, do a pets LP with us, blah, blah, blah. But like I said, I just want to be original. That is all I want. I want to put out content that I feel like is mine, like wholeheartedly mine. I didn't just say, oh, well, everyone else is doing it, I'm gonna do it. No. So this idea kind of developed, and it just kind of tumbleweeded into the life of Emma Underwood. I actually came up with it while I was napping one day. When you're kind of like in that limbo state where you're just not asleep yet, but your mind's going crazy. That's basically what happened, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do an LP all about horses. So at first, that's what this was. It was gonna be called Horses and whatever, but it slowly developed as I fell more in love with The Sims and their stories. So it kind of developed into this thing called The Life of Emma Underwood, and I will introduce you guys to Emma very soon. I want to talk about this house for a little bit. I did live stream this house. This is completely mine. I built this myself. I did upload it to the exchange already, so if you have me friended on there, you can be on the lookout for that. But there were a few things, a little blips in the build. I forgot a sink in the kitchen, so I put that in now, and there might be a few things that are a little messed up, and so I might re-upload it later, and I will put a link in the description, probably in the next video. This is going to be the introduction video. I'm not going to play with this family at all. I'm going to introduce you to them and tell you a little bit more about their story and where they come from, and hopefully you guys are as excited as I am. So I live streamed the building of this whole house. A lot of you came out, and it was so fun. Like, one night I stayed up so late and I got so delirious, but I wanted to finish so bad. So I built this. Oh my god, like, I have never built anything decent in The Sims 3 in my life, and this is probably my proudest accomplishment to date. I did look at a picture to build the outside of the house, but then I had to completely wing the backyard and the inside, and that is, yeah. So this is my baby. This is my creation. Yeah. Okay, I will show you the house later after I introduce you to The Sims. Let me tell you a little bit more about their background, where they come from. So they are the Underwoods, and I have trouble making Sims. Like, I really am bad at them, and so I did have a little bit of a contest. It wasn't really a contest. It kind of turned into that because I couldn't decide. You guys all gave me some fantastic Sims, and I really just could not decide whose to use. So I did kind of put pictures out on Twitter, and you guys got to vote and pick. So you guys have been very involved in this LP already. You were there watching me and chatting with me while I built the house, and you sent me Sims. But I ended up going with Sims that Whitney, my really good friend Whitney, aka Starlight Sims, if you know her on YouTube. You can find her at youtube.com/user/x StarlightSimsX, and she does simming LPs, and she is one of the sweetest and most genuine people in this simming community, so I highly suggest that you go check out her channel. And she's also very good at making Sims. I'll show you her Sims later. I will also have the link to her channel and her Twitter down below, so you can find her and tell her how great she did on making these Sims. But anyways, the Underwoods are very new in this town. They are in Storybrooke County, and I know I've tried to do stuff here before, so please cross your fingers that it doesn't give me issues. Oh my god, I will so cry so much. But anyways, the Underwoods have just moved here. They moved across the country because the mom, which I'll tell you why she's not here in a minute, the mom, Autumn Underwood, she wanted a better chance to race her horses. She wanted to build up a bigger and better horse farm, and it just so happens that this town had cheaper land. They can get a bigger piece of land, they could build their own house, and it's right next door to where the equestrian, what do you call this? Just the equestrian place, the equestrian center. She wanted to be close to there, and she wanted to start racing her horses. Now, when they moved across country, they did have a lot of horses where they used to live. They had a ton. But when they moved across country, they decided that it was a long journey for the horses, and it cost a lot of money to transport them. And they weren't really all that good, like race horses or anything like that. So they found a better home for the horses and gave them away and stuff like that. And then they moved here, but they did bring their one horse Batman, Underwood, because he is absolutely Autumn's best friend. Autumn is so in love with this horse. They are best friends. So they did bring him along, and they're planning to get more horses and train them and start racing them over at the equestrian center over here. And hopefully there's other neighbors around here that, share their enthusiasm of horses. There actually is neighbors right here, and these Sims, this house, let's see if it'll render. I did not make this house. I do not take credit for this. This was completely included into the Storybrooke County home. Look at this horse. So beautiful. Lady Schroeder. The family that lives here was made by Simmer and Spice. I don't know what her @name is on Twitter. I think she changed it. I think it's like SA Spice or something like that. But she also has a YouTube channel. You can find her on YouTube as well, Simmer and Spice. She did a great job on The Sims, but it just turns out the Whitney Sims fit the look I was going for a little better, and that's what you guys voted for. But they are neighbors, and there's a little girl over here that is Emma's best friend, and that will come into play later. So, where did I leave off? Okay, so they move here, and they get settled in, and they have their horse over here, Batman, that they could not leave behind. He is so beautiful. He's not exactly styling and profiling racehorse yet. His eyes look he's got a little bit of crazy eye there. But they're going to train him and get him to where he needs to be with the races and stuff like that. Shortly after moving here, Autumn found out that she has a tumor in her brain. And this devastated the family. And it devastated Autumn. She could not race anymore. She couldn't train Batman like she wanted to. And she didn't have the time to devote to get new horses or anything like that. And the family really hasn't made all that many new friends in the town because everything's just been focused on Autumn and getting her through this disease. She has she had a tumor in her brain, and it just, it slowly rendered her unable to go out and experience life, and eventually she did pass away. She actually passed away this sim morning, and she passed away right in the bedroom, and Emma's the one that actually found her. I'm about to tear up talking about this. This is how much I care about this family. I will insert a picture right now of Emma finding her mother collapsed beside her bedside. Yeah, that was a really hard moment in Emma's life, and they decided to throw a funeral later today to honor Autumn's life. Now, so this is her husband right here, Danny Underwood. He is obviously heartbroken. You can see Autumn, I don't know exactly her traits. She was like, she was an equestrian, and she was good, and she was friendly, and she was an all-around, like, perfect mother. She was nurturing to her children. She just, oh, she will be missed. Like, I already miss her. So you guys will see her hopefully in the future. Maybe as a ghost. I don't know. Maybe she'll come back. I don't know. But she did pass away, and Danny is sort of kind of heartbroken right now. And like I said, they do not know that many people in the town. And this is Lindsay Schroeder, and this is the little girl that lives over in that house I showed you guys. She was made by Simmer and Spice. She's so cute, and her hair is so cute. She's adorable, and she is Emma's best friend forever. Emma does have one friend in the town, but that's about it. She doesn't have many other friends. She's kind of an outsider because she's the new girl. But this is Emma Underwood. This is what this whole LP is going to be focused around. It is all about her life and what she accomplishes and her horses and how she grows, you know, her family and her empire and honors her mother. But so right now they're having a funeral, and this is unfortunately Autumn's tombstone right here, Autumn Underwood. And they're crying. As you can see, Emma's, you know, she's torn up. She just lost her mother, and her mother was like a hero to her because she wants to be just like her mother and with the horses and racing and stuff like that. But that's her. I guess she's just so sad and torn up that she doesn't notice that it's kind of strange that her dad's only friends are beautiful young women. That's kind of sketchy. We can look at Emma's traits real fast. Emma loves the outdoors, she's friendly, and she's an equestrian, and she still has room to grow and develop her life later. So we'll see what that turns into. Is that her favorite music is island life music, and she likes cookies, and they color purple, and she is a Cancer. And like I said, her BFF is Lindsay. Of course, she doesn't have a job. It says she's never aging up, but she is, trust me. I'm going to put their age spans on long for this LP because it's very, very life focused. I'm not trying to push out babies or anything like in a legacy or whatever in a challenge. I am focused on her life, and I want this LP is only just going to be about her. So when she lives and dies, then that's it. So yeah, I'm going to make their lifespans longer. Alright, so now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Danny over here. And these are the Sims that Starlight Sims did make. She made Emma. They're currently in their formal wear because they're at a funeral, but you guys will get to see their normal clothes soon. And yeah, so this is Danny. What is the camera doing? Alright, well, whatever. This is Danny. He's a fellow. He has a very good sense of humor, and he's family oriented. He's a hopeless romantic, and he's athletic, and he is also an equestrian. We're just all about the horsey love here. So he, as you can see, is he's young as well. Him and Autumn got married. They are high school sweethearts, and they got married straight out of high school, and they got pregnant in high school with Emma, and they have managed to survive. They have a big house like this because they do have a wealthy family, and of course Autumn did race horses occasionally back home. She just wanted to grow it and go to a place where horse racing is more prominent. Is that the word I'm looking for? So he is very young. He is young and foxy. He has a good sense of humor. He is family oriented, hopeless romantic, athletic, equestrian. I already told you guys that, whatever. But since he is a hopeless romantic, he falls in love very easy. It's not like he's a bad guy. He loves his family and he loves his horses, and he's not a bad guy whatsoever. You know, he doesn't want, he loved Autumn with his whole heart, and he never wanted to hurt her. But he falls in love, he thinks he falls in love very easily. He's just very fickle. These young, beautiful women in this town, these rich freaking women, they kind of trick him. They trick him into falling in love with them or whatever. Emma doesn't know this yet. She doesn't realize, she's kind of focused on her mom and her mom's death, and she doesn't realize that there might be something going on. But Danny here is talking to Vanessa Farrington, and this is a sim that was made by Queen Sequoia. Does she have... I will put her social media links down below as well. I will just have them all linked up or whatever. So she sent me Vanessa Farrington, and she came in second in the poll that I gave you guys. And so she is she's a friend of Danny's, but they're just friends for right now, but he's just very fickle, and he has a good sense of humor, so the ladies love him. He hasn't made any guy friends in this new town or anything like that, but he should. Oh my god, there's Lindsay. Oops, there's Lindsay's homework. We'll just hide that real fast. These are his friends, his lady friends or whatever. Now this right here is Alice Sanner. She was sent in by Forever Simming on Twitter, but she just changed her name on Twitter, and it's Plumbob TV now. She is gorgeous, and you guys voted her to be the girl that he falls in love with. They are romantic interests right now, so he was actually cheating on Autumn, but Autumn will never know, and Emma hopefully will not know, because that will destroy her. That will destroy her so much. But so my phone is probably gonna go crazy because I got the Sims 4 Create a Sim demo, but that's another video, another thing. So Emma doesn't know, she doesn't realize that these women, you know, she's too young to think about those kinds of things, you know what I mean? So that is their life story. This whole LP is going to be focused around Emma and how she grows the horse legacy, and she's probably going to grow up and have kids and stuff like that, and I just cannot wait to see where her life takes her. So I will now show you guys the house that I slaved so many hours working on. You come in right here. Oh, yeah, sorry, there's the little university thing. You come in right here, and this is the entryway. I'll go ahead and put the walls up. Oops, this is the entryway, and you just kind of got like a little table and a mirror and plants, and then you got like a little chandelier thing right there and a picture. You go through the hallway, and here's the kitchen over here. I tried a cool little thingy with these arches, and I think it looks so cool. I know they're like Spanish themed, but it still looks really good in my opinion. I still need to add a sink in here, so oopsie doodles. Cry me a river. And then they have the pizza making oven and a bar in here, and these really cool lights that came with pets and stuff like that. Oh, you got here, and this is like their little laundry room, and then you can step down and go into the garage. It's kind of like a mudroom slash garage, and you can walk through to the backyard right there as well. Then you come in here, and oh, someone stripped and left their clothes on the ground, so whoa. Then here's the TV and like a little horse head right here, and I'm sorry if I seem like really hyper and excited. It's because I can't believe I got that demo. Then here's like a little decorative item. I love this item. I use it so much. That's their living room. And then over here we have the dining room, which this is probably my favorite part in the house, and I love these half walls and stuff that I did. This is pretty much my favorite room. That's their dining room. So then in here, this is a guest room, and it has a little kitty up there. So it doesn't really have that much in here. It's just a guest room, and in the future it might be like someone else's room. Who knows? Then over here, this is Emma's room. She's got her calendar, she's got some chairs and stuff like that, and a picture of a unicorn because unicorns are amazing. And these cute lights from University Life. Yeah, there you go. Then you come in here and she has, this isn't her own bathroom. She shares this like with the rest of the guests. This is the bathroom that the guests use and stuff like that. It's just a bathroom, not really too much to see there. Then we come over here and this is the master bedroom. This is where Autumn and, this actually needs to be moved over. This is where Autumn and Danny used to sleep. And Autumn was found collapsed here this morning, so it's kind of a morbid room right now. And then they have a bird named Robin. This was someone's suggestion, have Batman and Robin. So I did that. And then over here, you see she just died, so we still have her perfume and her makeup and stuff like that. And yeah, then they have their own little ensuite bathroom in here. And I think there's a picture on the wall right there. So there we go. Yeah. All right. So that is the house. And now I will show you, like, okay, right here, you walk in the mudroom, go in the backyard. This is Autumn's car right here. It's a 2011 Ford Fiesta. It's just kind of strange to still have her stuff around, but we do. Here is, you know, Danny's toolboxes and stuff like that. And here's a basketball hoop. And then over here we have their apple orchard where they can grow apples and sell them at the store. And then back here in the backyard, you come out and here's like a bar. And you know, this all came with outdoor stuff and they can chill there. Here's like a little place to sit. And then they have a little tiny pool, nothing too extravagant. And then of course we have all the horse stuff. We have a racing track to practice on. Now I don't know how to set up these jumps correctly, so I just bought a bunch and they're kind of all here as equipment and they can drag them out and train the horses, you know, as they feel like it and stuff like that. And then I put this windmill in because I thought it was cool. And yeah, so then I also built this barn back here, built this as well. It was kind of a struggle, but we figured it out in the end. Built that, and here's the just stables. It's just a barn, guys. Really nothing too crazy. All right, so there you go. This is all I'm going to show you guys today. I wanted to introduce you to the family in the house, and this is what I've been working on really hard for the past couple days. So I would appreciate it if you would support me. Please leave a thumbs up on this video. I've worked so hard and put my whole heart and soul into this LP. So if you do like it, then share this video on your social medias or with a friend or something like that. I hope you guys are super excited for this, as, you know, even half excited as I am, and that would be a lot. I love you guys, and thank you so much for your continued support on my channel. And I cannot wait to see where this LP takes us. So I will talk to you guys next time. If you're not subscribed, then please subscribe, and then you will get the next episode and my other LPs in your subscription box. Please subscribe. Yeah. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk to you in my next video, which quite possibly may be a Sims 4 Create a Sim video. So I will see you guys then. Bye, everyone.